Now, like I said, so many people, everybody, I've never met anybody who doesn't want to do anything, or even whether they do it or not. Now, they may not put forth the effort to change their life, but I've never met anybody who didn't want to change their life, who didn't want to have the best circumstances. I've never met anybody who don't want to win in different areas of their life. But the thing about it is, so many people are so ready to improve their life. So many people are so ready to improve their life, but they are not willing to change themselves, to improve themselves. So people want to change. People want a better life. People want better relationships. They want better finances. They want more money, but they're not willing to do something to change themselves in order to reach that. And so what happens? They stay stuck. They just stay in this cycle of not reaching their goals, not reaching their potential, and they stay in this cycle of mediocrity in that whatever that area is. And so the thing about it is, I think we all need to grow, and it's all about growth. It's all about growth. What are you doing to grow? And what I find a lot of times is, for a lot of people, they want to grow, but they fall into these traps. Now, there's a bunch of different traps that people fall into when it comes to growth. The first thing that people kind of fall into is they assume that, okay, I will just kind of automatically grow. Like, they assume that. People assume that they'll just automatically, like when you have a child, you'll just assume that I'll automatically be a good parent. Like it'll just automatically come. As I'm raising this child, I'll automatically be a good parent. And parenting is hard. I will tell you that. It's hard. But you can't assume that you're just going to automatically be good at it. You can't assume that just because I get married, with time, I'm going to be a good husband. You can't do that. You got to do something to grow yourself. You got to learn. You got to read. You got to study. You got to pray. You got to do some things. Take a class or something. You got to actually put some action behind it. You got to actually be intentional and do some things and learn how to be a better husband. Learn how to be a good husband. You got to actually do something. And so that's the one trap that people fall into, is they've assumed that it's going to automatically happen, that they're going to automatically get better at something. And that's not the case. You're not going to get better at it if you don't put any intention behind it. And so, you need to stop waiting to become the man that you want to be and start being the man that you want to be. Start being the person that you want to be. Don't wait. Start to be the person that you want to be, because you can be waiting forever. Because nobody is going to come help you. Nobody is going to come tell you that you need to and make you be better. Like, nobody's going to push you to be better other than yourself. And so that's something you got to do.